Hello, hello. Welcome back. Oh my gosh, I am so excited. I can finally go live on Instagram again. They lifted me. They were like, "You are free, child. Do what you want to do and have fun doing it." So I'm back on Thursdays. I am going to start going live on Instagram and YouTube and Facebook and all these amazing things. And I honestly just like, since I decided to start going live with the moon every few days, the energy for these readings have really opened up for me. And I'm feeling like so many amazing things. Like I'm just feeling awesome. So hello, Vanessa. Hello, Nikki. Hello, Stephanie. Hello, Cassie. I hope I'm saying that right. Sit and sip a while and welcome back to the Witch's Inn. I'm Karena, the innkeeper here at the inn. If you are new here, welcome. Today on Thursdays at 2 p.m., I do pick a card readings. Whoop, 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 whoop. And I also do mini readings for people. And I think I'm gonna start not today, but I think I'm gonna start asking people to come live with me. So I might like split these up and be like on Instagram and then on Facebook and YouTube so that like people can come live with me, all that fun jazz. I don't know. I'm just so excited. I'm so happy to be back here. I'm so excited to just like do what I love doing and just like following alignment, following my bliss, like all that fun jazz. Stephanie, yes. Boop, boop, boop. I'm excited. Okay. So, like, for those of you who haven't been joining me for like the Thursday or the moon lives, I just like, guys, folks, witches, I'm just really stepping into my bliss. I'm just like, life is way too short to sit around and be boring. So I'm not going to be boring. I'm going to do what I love. And I'm just going to like, boom, allow it to come. Allow the alignment to just be like, okay. So first and foremost, I am opening up Awaken the Witch Within one-on-one series. You are still going to get the, hey, Roxy, hey, Jess. You are still going to get yoga. So Stephanie's still a part of this. It's just that we're working one-on-one and this movement piece is going to be for you. So for you to do on your own after we're done, whenever. You can use it as much as you want. If you would like to kind of hear more details, hear what's happening with that, please reach out, let me know. I did have like a vision board workshop and like all these other things that I wanted to do. And right now I'm just like, no, that's not what I want to do. I'm focusing on this. I'm focusing on my energy. I was going to do a thing about like time and the moon, but then like I started going live every few days. And so I'm like, I don't know if I actually want to do that. So like, I'm just being in the energy. I'm just letting it flow. I'm letting it go. And yeah, I'm here for it, guys. I'm freaking here for it. So anyways, thanks. Thank you for being here. Thank you for just like being with me, sharing my energy. And like, I don't know if every week's going to be like this, but it is right now. So yeah. Kalista, yes, I am so excited for your reading tonight. I have open up time slots on Thursday evening for readings as well. This Sunday, you can find me at Balance Support and Self-Care Studios for 10-minute, $10 readings. We're doing an open house. So, like, let's get it. Let's do it. Okay. Feel it out, see what fits. We're all here for it, Nikki says. Yes, and see, this is, you know what, when we show up as our authentic self, when we are honestly just like, hey, this is where I was, when we practice what we preach as people in leadership roles or people who are looking to be in a leadership role, I feel I have no choice but to be authentic and be like, yeah, this is what was and this is where it's going, and that's okay. Like I'm not beating myself up on it because I know that like what I'm providing to you is still like within alignment with what I was going to align or bring to you. Okay, so let me ground just a little bit, folks, because I'm excited. I'm excited. Hello, Leslie. So good to see you. Okay, TTT. All right. Let's see. So I'm going to open it up for mini readings. And I'm going to go where I feel called. So if you ask for a mini reading and I pick someone else, be patient. I will ask for people for mini readings again, and then we'll go from there. If you do not get a mini reading today, I do have a pick a card. So let me know in the comments if you would like A, B, or C as a pick a card. Stay tuned and listen to everyone's reading. Why? Because you might hear something that resonates for you along your journey, and the message is piggybacking on someone else's message. Okay? So we're here for a good time, not for a long time. Let's get going. Guys, I'm really amusing myself. I'm really amusing myself. Okay. So to start off, I always start off with a first card. And we have this beautiful 6 of Wands from the Crow Tarot that has popped out. Okay, this is victory. I love this. Whatever anyone is doing right now, know that you are stepping into this place of authority in your life. You are committing to this energy, this beautiful kind of like bright sun blooming energy in your life, and you're ready. You are ready to take off and hit the ground running and go with it. Flow with it. I have continually said that December is not going to be an easy month. So the more that you can commit to this energy of knowing where you stand and where you feel bliss in your life, the easier it's going to be in order for you to achieve what you want to achieve come 2022. We are going to get a lot of tests, a lot of trials, especially around our boundaries with regards to how we are stepping up and leading in our own lives, in our own authorities. So be in this energy, be unapologetic in this energy, right? People will say, "Who do you think you are?" I know exactly who I am, and I love me. And that doesn't mean that you get space here too, but I'm in my space. I'm digging it. And I don't have to dim my light in order for your light to come forward. Just bring your light. Just bring it. I want to see it. I want to celebrate it. Stephanie says that I'm amusing all of you as well. Good. And Leslie, I love it. I'm glad that I'm giving you a laugh. I love it because you know what? The energy in the last couple days has just been like, are you ready for it? Boom, boom. You're just like, okay, yeah, I'm ready. But like, I would also not like to have seasonal affective disorder. Maureen, nice. I'm so glad to see you here, my dear. Thank you for joining me. It means a lot. All right, my beautiful, beautiful soul beings that are here. Let's see. Oh, I didn't write a banner. Okay. I am open to receive one person at a time for a reading. So if you'd like a reading, let me know. Instagram, Facebook, wherever I'm pulled first, I will read. then wait patiently and we will get to you. Maureen, thank you. My laugh is one of the best qualities of me. And it's something that I used to, when I was growing up, people would either love or hate my laugh and tell me it was like too much, too little, all that kind of jazz. And so I just like, no, I love it. It's loud. It's obnoxious. I'm loud. I'm obnoxious. It's my perfect counterpart. And so yeah, yeah. All right. Let's see. All right. I see a bunch of you. My eyes were drawn to Instagram first with Roxanne. So I'm going to give Roxanne. That doesn't mean that other people aren't going to get a reading. But drop another comment when I'm done Roxanne's. And again, I will go to who I am drawn to. All right. Let's see. Roxanne. Okay. Wow. Okay. You got quite a few. So let's pound these out super quick. Not super quick, but you have Page of Wands. You have Ace of Cups. You have the Eight of Wands and Judgment. So you are getting news. You are getting news of new beginnings, and these new beginnings are coming very quickly. Do not judge what is coming forward. Do not judge how it's all going to be, how it's all going to turn out. This is something that you've wanted for a very long time as the Page of Wands. This is bringing new life, new love. And new love doesn't mean romantic love. It means a renewed faith in love, whatever that looks, feels like to you. But there's a lot of opportunity that's coming your way. And it kind of all like, it's like what they're showing me is like one opportunity comes and you're like, okay, that would be really great. I'm going to wait a minute on it because I need to have other kind of ducks in a row before I really can commit to this this opportunity that's coming my way. So that's why the Judgment card is coming here. It's like, don't judge it. Don't say like, well, that can't be possible because I don't have this in place. Just be like, yep, I'm going to wait a minute because all of a sudden all these other doors are going to start opening and you're going to be like, there it is, there it is, there it is. And boom, we're off. We're hitting butter. It's spreadable. It's not going to create crumbs on my bread. This is amazing. What I am hearing as well is like, if you've been daydreaming about a scenario that you kind of are creating judgment around, that you're looking for an opportunity to drop a penny in the well. So kind of put it in someone's ear. I'm seeing this around work specifically, but I'm also kind of seeing it around movement with regards to like movement of home. Um, hmm. Yeah, they're saying school homework, school homework, school homework. So just trust the opportunities that are coming for you and know that this is allowing evolution to come forward for you. Okay? All right. So Stephanie says, I used to hate the Wheeler cackle, but it's so me, and my daughter has it now too. Your laugh is the bomb. Okay, so yeah, my sister, myself, and my mom all laugh the exact same. A quick little like side story. When I was in high school, I went to Banff and my mom came with us. And on the plane, my mom and I laughed at the exact same time. And one of the music directors was like, there's two of them. And it was just like the best. It was just the best. Okay, I see Maureen, so I'm gonna read for Maureen, and then I'll open it up again. So let's go with Maureen. Portia, hello. Vanessa. Andrea, thanks. All right. Ooh, okay, Maureen. King of Swords. You need to step into the alchemy of your own life, Maureen, is what I'm hearing. And I know that's like super blunt, just like say it like it is. But yeah, you need to start stepping into the authority of your own life. You have an opportunity to alchemize. I feel like you're leaving one relationship and going into another relationship. And again, this doesn't necessarily mean love. They are showing me partnership, but this could translate into business or work because I'm seeing a passage of money value. Okay. So you're leaving one and stepping into the other, listening to that insight, listening to the knowledge that is coming your way in order to alchemize the situation to the best of your ability. Not everything is going to turn out the way that you want it to turn out. But you do, when you go against your own innate feelings, desires, wants, needs, it creates the situation to be a lot harder. They're showing me you walking through mud. So it's like that, like sludgy, like instead, what then they show me you walking through like an open field meadow where, it's, you might still get like some cuts and scrapes from like long grass, but it's like it's more bearable. It's not so hard. So step into the authority of your own life. Take control of what you want, take control of your desires, your passion, your needs, and go forward from there. Really allow this inner divine masculine to speak at this time. All right. Thank you. Andrea, I wanted to check out the YouTube side. I love it. There's so many times that people shuffle and mix and mingle and head on to different things. Okay. I will take another person. So I'm not doing the scrolly thing. You're welcome, Maureen. And you're welcome, Roxanne, if I didn't say that. Leslie, sure. Yep. Leslie. Ooh, okay. You have the 5 of Wands. There's a battle around passion. Siblings. You all had different versions of the same person. And so instead of trying to prove your point to someone else about the version of this person that you knew, allow for the space of the multi-dimensional person that this was to come through, right? You don't have to hold other people's versions, experiences of this person as your own. But I do feel like there needs to be allowance for this so that there isn't a constant battle where a battle doesn't really need to happen. They're asking me for another, so I'm going to pull another. All right. Okay, perfect. We also have the 9 of Cups. So know that it will all be when it needs to be. Spirit also said maybe it doesn't need to just be one memorial piece, right? Because we have the 9, and look how there's like many different things in the cups. So maybe allowing space for more than one might help with that. Okay. Lindsay, hello. Thank you for being here. Nikki says IG has sent the best notifications of the live so far. Perfect. Okay. You're very welcome, Leslie. The Magical Witch, I see you. So I'm going to go to you over on Instagram. No, keep going, I say. Indecision. Spirit literally just said into my ear, it's time to make a decision, because you're holding yourself back. So it's like, I don't want to make the wrong move because I don't want to go back in time. I don't want to take a step back. Sometimes, regardless of the decision that we make or that you make, you are going to experience a setback. And it's not a setback in the sense that you're not going to go forward with whatever decision you make. Either one is going to work out exactly how it needs to work out. But you are going to experience a setback. And it's literally just an integration process that needs to happen. So what I'm hearing is, don't doubt yourself. When you tune into your energy, when you tune into like what you truly, truly want, when you say, do I want this or do I want that? Your body response is immediately this. This is what I want. This is where I want to go. It's fear of abandonment. It's fear of not being seen in a light that you want to be seen in. But what you're actually doing now is keeping yourself in the dark. And that's why this stale energy is coming forward, and why it feels like you're, again, that mud type of thing is kind of coming through for me. So be in the decision and walk towards the decision, knowing that you don't have to have it all figured out, but that the more you move towards that decision, the easier things are going to get with regards to aligning to where you need to be. Yes, it's going to be hard as things fall away, but and move towards it. All right. So if someone else would like a reading, let me know. Give a comment. Okay, Vanessa. I see you. Hi, Becky. Hi, Genevieve. All right, Vanessa. Okay, the moon. We have the moon, Vanessa. I love this card for you. I'm really hearing. Okay, what I'm hearing is that like you've healed as much as you can heal right now. Now it's time for you to take that shadowy aspect of yourself that I think you're trying to heal. Like you're trying to be like, no, that's not actually who I am. And actually start integrating it into your experience. So knowing that like the things that you are, okay, it's not healed because it's healed because like you can clearly hear this other person's voice in your head is what spirit is telling me. and that you are moving like you're still playing to this person instead of playing to yourself. So play to yourself and be like, yes, this might be a shadowy aspect to other people, but I really want this, and so I'm going to go after it. Notice how there's like a bird in a cage here. Oh, both cameras are, oh no, okay, there we go. Bird in a cage here. And how one is out here. This is what I'm seeing for you. That it's healed, you're seeing everything, but you just need to kind of like step out of this cage. So step out of the cage and start worshiping how you want to worship. Yeah, they are pretty cards, eh? They are really pretty cards. You are welcome, the magical witch. All right. Andrea, I see you, so I will do a reading for you just because it's in my eyeline. Vanessa, you are very, very welcome. Take some time to ground and breathe and know that you got this. You 100% got this. Okay. The Hierophant. The immediate thing that came up for me, Andrea, for you is like, I'm trying to play judge, jury, and not prosecutor, like defendant, I guess. I'm trying to be all three in my life and figure out the way forward. You don't need a judge and jury when you know that you've done nothing wrong. Like when you know in your hearts of hearts that you did not sell someone something that wasn't who you were, if you were upfront and honest the entire time, and the person continued to kind of try and mold you into a version that they wanted, and you were like, no, that's not me, but okay. No, that's not me, but okay. And they're playing that guilt trip is what I'm literally seeing. And so you're now taking this time to contemplate, like, who am I? I'm being judge, jury, and defendant here. And this other person is this prosecutor. It's like, just remove yourself from the court. That's what I heard. Just remove yourself from the court. See in the back of the card, I'm going to bring it closer and see if it'll go. There's like angel wings. It's hard to see. I'll show you here on Instagram. Showed a lot easier on Instagram. There's angel wings. So know that you are this angel in the background, but you have to get through this person first. And this person is literally just ego in your way, being like, did I tell them something that I actually wasn't? Did I sell them a falsity, a farce of who I was? Or am I actually showing up as my authentic self and they just don't like my authentic self? And if they just don't like my authentic self, then is that really my issue? No, it's not my issue. I mean, yeah, does a net boundary need to be there? Do I need to maybe decide that if this person can't walk away, then I need to be the one that walks away and, does the hard thing. But if you're not selling something, if you're being authentic, then live authentically and don't allow someone else's guilt to get in the way of that. All right. Okay. Is there anyone else that would like a reading? Drop it down in the comments below. And I will see a lot of love is coming forward through these cards. Options, soulmate options. Becky, I see you. Becky, I see you. And then Jessie, I'm also drawn to you. So I'm going to read for Becky and then I'm going to read for Jessie just because I think you both commented on the same time. You're very welcome, Andrea. All right, Becky. We have 3 cards. 2 of Pentacles. There's a decision to be made around resources, time, money, energy. Temperance, it's energy. And Justice. Balance. This is all 3 cards are about balance. All 3 cards are about balance. Literally, this infinity symbol, they're trying to balance on this infinity symbol here. The Temperance card, pouring into one cup from the other. And then Justice flying forward with the scales there. Take some time. What I'm hearing is take some time. You need to rest. You need to recover. And you need to figure out what's your energy and what's someone else's energy. Because I do feel like there's a really big mix of energy and you're taking on, it's almost like an empathic, you're taking on someone else's energy that you don't need to take on. You're trying to maybe fix a situation or balance a situation for someone else that like they actually need to do this for themselves. The more that you step in, the more that kind of, I don't necessarily see it going wrong in their life, but I do see like bits and pieces falling away from your life that you're now kind of like, ugh, where am I? Who am I? What energy am I holding? So just take a rest is what Spirit is saying. Take a rest. Don't answer the phone call. Listen. Use your active listening skills like I know you have. Listen and don't respond. Just allow the energy to be there. Okay. And Jessie. Okay, you got 3 as well. The Star. 6 of Swords. You're on a journey to stardom. And the Chariot. Moving energy. Go on that journey. That's honestly what I'm hearing. The idea of if I go here, like you can see your life so clearly there. So why are you holding yourself back here? If you know you're going to reach the level of stardom, and I don't mean this like famously, I mean, although it definitely can be famously, but if you're looking to become the star in your life and you can see it so clearly in the direction in which you want to go. We have the 6 of Swords, which is about journeys, and the Chariot, which again, it's about a journey. So if you can see it, don't allow fear to hold you back. Go with it. Go there. If you need to just daydream the journey itself, how it's going to come to be, how it's going to kind of come into fruition for yourself, then allow that. But also what I'm hearing is it's time to start taking aligned action in order to go on this journey. They're really pointing out springtime. They're showing me the cherry blossoms here in this card. Okay. All right. And who else would like a reading? Who else would like a reading? Lindsay, yes. You also have 3 cards. All right, we have the High Priestess. We have the Empress. We have the Ace of Cups. I like notice how all three of these energies are very, very feminine. Very feminine. Pomegranate, we have the apple, and then we have, the dove, the crow dropping a seed into, or the wafer, the sun into the cup. Whatever you are creating at this moment, Lindsay, this is bringing you a new beginning and a newfound abundance in your life. So be in the abundance. All three have a cup. And they're like in different areas: head, sacral, and then right in the heart here. So know that you're moving head, body, heart, soul right in the right direction. Okay? Just keep listening and responding. They're telling me that this really hits ahead next autumn. So it's like it's a work in progress, but it's a work in progress that's getting you exactly where you want to be. Okay. All right. So Jesse says, I see it. Yes, I do need to step into it, trying to allow it flow and not force. Thank you. As always, incredible. I want to talk about that flow, not force, just a little bit. When we are in the receiving mode, that's when we're flowing, but we also have to be willing to take the aligned action, not wait for the aligned action to show up into our sphere in order to take it. So listen and respond to the signs that are showing up in your life, right? Because that's the receiving, but now the universe needs you to take some action. All right. Nikki, yes, I see you. Whoop, whoop. None of these cards were for you. I just slipped out of my hands. Okay, Nikki. You're very welcome, Lindsay. Very, very welcome. All right. Nikki. Becky, you're welcome. Oh. I actually got this card quite a few times. I was doing kind of like some general reading. The Four of Wands for you. They're showing me as this very traditional sense of the card. It's like marriage. I'm going to pull another card because I don't necessarily feel like this is marriage in the traditional sense. I do feel like this is marrying two ways of being, but I want to, okay, that almost popped out. If that card was meant, can it come forward again? There we go. Okay, so you have an Ace of Wands. Nikki, if you've been working on, so ancestors are really coming forward for me here. And I do think this is, so I want to show you. This card has many, notice how it's a crow, but white feathers are surrounding it. And then we have the Five of Pentacles showing up. And again, this is a very traditional card. I'm hearing if you've been working with your ancestors, if you've been looking for signs, know that you are the sign, is what I'm hearing. That like you're no longer seeking outside validation because you're like this inner dialogue that you're having with yourself is actually you in communion with your ancestors, and they are giving you the information that you need. So start trusting that. Start marrying this idea that like I'm not getting external signs because I actually have so much insight already to my own path that like I don't need it. But also trusting that like so notice how I said I got this card a lot when this came up. Noticing just synchronicities that necessarily not aren't signs, which is like, oh, that's interesting. That kind of do show you where you are, do show you what you are creating in your life. But there is an opportunity coming. And I do feel like it's around your spirituality. So, Nikki, if you have been thinking about like branching out, or if you do kind of like this kind of stuff or something with regards to spirituality, again, they're showing me church specifically. But I don't feel like that's actually it, but that I don't know if my ego is actually getting in the way here. So I just know that you're marrying these ideas and that you are the vessel. I'm going to leave it at that. Okay. So Jesse says, makes sense. Thank you. You're welcome. Okay. And if someone else would like a reading, let me know. If I don't see anyone else, you are welcome, Nikki. Hello, Sarah. How are you? Monica, yes. Monica and then Miranda. And then I'll get to the pick of cards. Okay, Monica. Ace of Pentacles. Literally, they just were like, money, 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 money. Money. Okay. Money. Money, money. Money, money, money. It's coming. It's coming. The money is coming. Be prepared for the money that's coming. That's actually the message here. Be prepared for the money that's coming. What do you want to do with it? How do you want to spend it? How do you want to invest it? How do you want to give it back to your community? How do you want to grow it? How, like, there is money coming. But your vibration at the moment is, I know the money's coming, but it's worrisome. It scares you a little bit. Does this mean that I'm going to have more time involved with this money? Is this mean that my energy is going to be sucked because of this money? Make a very clear path. Make a plan is what I'm hearing for this money. How you want to get it, how you want to spend it, how, pentacles are resources with regards to energy as well. So how you want to be in an energetic alignment with this money. What are you not willing to compromise on in order to receive this? Okay. I am doing well, Sarah. Thank you so much. I hope your day is great as well. And Miranda. And like I said, if you are in the Hamilton, Stony Creek, GHA area, Sunday, Balance Support and Self Care Studios is having an open house, and I will be doing 10 minutes for $10 in-person readings. So let me know. And as always, my bookings for virtual readings are open and live. If you want to give someone the gift of guidance this Christmas, there are packages available as well. All right, Miranda, you have the 7 of Cups and the Empress. There's a few options here. It's interesting because they're pulling me back to this like card cloud structure in the back. How it kind of looks like an eye peering in. Huh. I feel right now that you're trying to be in this creation mode. I don't specifically I'm hearing an actual child trying to maybe step into a place where your body is ready to receive a child. And if it's not an actual child, then it's like a birthing of creation that would be, people say that their business is their baby, that kind of thing. But there's an eye looking in. And I'm also getting the sense where it's like, I have so much. Do I really need to add something else? Do I really need to be in this creation mode? Is this a want or is this a need? The decision is yours. The creation is there. Like you're getting the confirmation that the creation is there if you want to have it. You just had a baby. Okay. So coming back then and stepping back into your own sense of self, creating that stability that you need, finding the balance between motherhood and Miranda, and not worrying about the judgment that other people might perceive on you. Because I appreciate that confirmation from you, because what I'm hearing is that, again, going back to that, like, do I really need this? Should I not just be happy with what I have? And like, even if you prayed and prayed and prayed, and then finally you had the baby, and now you're like, okay, now I'm ready for something else. It doesn't mean that you love that baby any less. It doesn't mean that you're not going to be as devoted to that baby as, you're praying, but it does mean that you're saying, I'm a multifaceted being and I'm allowed to have infinite possibilities presented to me, and I'm allowed to go after these infinite possibilities, because this child is not just my sole responsibility. It's also the responsibility of the father of the family that supports you and is around you. So don't worry about judgmental eyes. People are going to talk because they have nothing better to do than talk in their lives, but it is time for you to really start thinking about how you want to be spending your time, not just as a mother, but also as Miranda. Finding you. Don't lose you. I'll leave it with that. All right. So for those of you who stuck around, thanks so very much. I'm sorry that I could not get to everyone. I really do appreciate all of you who have joined me. We're going to do the pick a card reading now. So, A, B, or C, let me know which one you would like. And even if you had a reading already, letting me know which one you would like. Because we're allowed to be greedy here. We're allowed to want infinite things. So Leslie says A. Monica says C. Roxy says C. Yeah, Nikki, take a sip. You're giving us so much. Thank you. C. Perfect. Lots of people pick C. I'm going to go with B. I didn't pick one yet, but I'm just going to go with B. Okay. B. Oh, there we go. Lindsay says B. Hello, hello. Sarah says A and A for me, B for Amy. Hi, Amy. Hello, Green Witch next door. A. Perfect, perfect. All right. So A actually had 2 cards. One, oh, there we go. Light, loneliness, and perfectionism. So we're going to read loneliness first. Pardon me. Drinking too fast. When you stop fearing your aloneness, you stop settling for less than you deserve. May I embrace and love my solitude. And that's when kindred spirits can finally come. And as well with that message, it's perfectionism. Permission to make mistakes is so freeing. It's the root of creativity and change. Allow me, divine, to make as many mistakes as I need. Free me from the prison of perfectionism. So Leslie has said, I am totally a lonely perfectionist. And I actually love that these cards came out together because this morning I spoke about the divine masculine and how the divine masculine, I didn't talk about loneliness, but now that I have this card in front of me, it does, like, it speaks to it so well, is that like we try and create perfect circumstances so that we aren't abandoned, right? And when we get to be like, no, I'm okay on my own. Like I'm okay if someone doesn't understand me, or if I didn't show up the way that someone wanted me to show up, or if I made a mistake, or if I created harm by mistake in someone else's life and they decide to go, I'm okay with that. Like I'll learn from that and I'll move forward from that. And I like how both of these, it's like you start settling for less, because perfectionism can create so much fear that it creates stall in our lives, and we don't end up thriving, we don't even end up trying because it's so overwhelming. So giving ourselves a break and knowing that, like, okay, maybe I'm already alone anyways, in the sense of like a partnership or something, and that like I'm okay with that. So anyone that comes in, they don't need to be perfect, I don't need to be perfect, but also they're going to be contributing to my life in a way that adds value, right? And I'm not talking about monetary value, I literally mean like makes my experience better in some way. And you get to embrace that kindred spirit instead of trying to mold and be something that you or they are not. Perfect. All right. And B. Aging. Okay. Aging. This is interesting. Okay. I am one with unlimited love beyond all seeming restrictions of age. I am filled with joy, energy, and beauty, a vessel for the divine Shakti. So I picked B, and I think it's interesting because like just a little like sidebar. I've been on Snapchat a lot, just like with my nephews and my nieces and my sister and chit-chatting with a few friends. And that age filter always comes up. And whenever it comes up, I'm like, oh my gosh. And when I see it, I'm like, okay, I need to learn to love this because I might not end up looking like that. I mean, it's a filter, who knows? But at the same time, I'm realizing this deep woundedness, this deep fear of worth and appearance. And I'm really wanting to let that go. And I'm really wanting to embrace me more. And it's not even just with appearance, it's with ability, right? As we age, sometimes our abilities lessen, mental capacity, physical ability, all these things, right? So really embracing that. That new filter. Yes, I hate that filter. Um so yeah, it's just that I find it interesting. So there we go. And C, compassion. And I mean, what a great card to follow aging and what I was just talking about. As you pray each day for greater compassion, a new self is born, drawing new people and experiences. Dear Lord or divine, however that sits and feels for you, help me feel ever deepening self acceptance. May I see myself as you see me. Yeah. I think with all of this, with this entire reading, what's shown up is that the more that we can compassionately look at ourselves, we then are able to compassionately look at others. We're able to offer grace and understanding to the people, places, things, experiences that are in our lives. And we come into a deeper sense of like responsiveness instead of reactiveness. When we offer ourselves compassion too, we also have a deeper sense of a deeper understanding of our boundaries and where we might be too hard on ourselves. hmm So Lindsay says, I see my mother with that filter. I do see my mother as well. And it's interesting that you say that because as my mother aged, and she did pass away quite young, but as my mother aged, whenever I looked at her, I always thought she was beautiful. Like she was honestly one of the most beautiful women in the world to me, always. From a very, very young age, I remember looking up at her and being like, I have the most beautiful mother in the whole world. And so if I can look at that filter and I can see my mother and offer her compassion in that and be like, she's still beautiful in that age. Why can't I turn that compassion towards me and be like, I'm still going to be beautiful in my age? Because it wasn't just her outer beauty that made her beautiful. It was that nurturing, that compassion, that stance that she had in my life that made her beautiful, right? Hmm. All right. My beautiful, beautiful souls. This was lovely. This was so much fun. I'm so glad that I am allowed back on Instagram Live, that I haven't broken any rules since my band. Oh my gosh, I'm kicking my thing and it's heading out. Um, Thank you all who joined me. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, all of the places, all the things. I will be live again on Saturday morning at 11 a.m. For the Aries first quarter moon conversations with Spirit and the Moon. So tune in there. It'll be on YouTube and it's Facebook. I don't know. Maybe I'll go on Instagram. Who knows? We'll see how it flows. All right, everyone. Thank you all so very much. You mean the absolute world to me. I'm Karena. This is The Witch's Inn. Until next time. Bye. See you later.